I really do think highly of Glorilla. I've always known that she was a beautiful young lady and I always respect her craft. But there's rumors out here that Glorilla is not who you think she is. She did not get in the music industry because of her good looks. There's people that look out for family, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I know this sounds ridiculous, but she following the family traits if these rumors are true. First they come out with the bell pepper nose. And you can't help that. If your great grandfather looked like Lou Rawls, you gonna come out with that head and that neck looking like Lou Rawls. She was born into the family. They had to make some modifications. The Simpsons living like the Sims. And the rumor is allegedly. We don't know this stuff for sure, man. They rumors. I can't guarantee none of this stuff. Everything I'm about to share with y'all is allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes. There's people in the projects that ain't got no EBT. And they got the scoop on every rapper, every celebrity, and I'm just letting y'all know what I heard. The rumor is Glorilla is related to the Jacksons. That means LaToya Jackson is one of her aunties. She take after Catherine. She was raised up in the church. She know how to sing. She know how to dance. She little like Michael Jackson when he was just a child. So we're about to get into this news, man. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Yo, Reg, get this thing set up correctly. I know you ain't do it right. Man, get it right, bro. And get the Cash App together too, man. You playing these games, you gonna mess around and get fired. My bad. Yo, just fix this, Yo, hit that Cash App. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, we got a whole lot of news we about to be getting into. People didn't know half of this stuff about Glorilla until I started exposing her a couple of years ago and letting people know that there was something unique about this young lady. Everybody gravitates towards her. You don't know what it is, but if you're not a fan of Glorilla, you a hater. Just like with a very, very young Michael Jackson back in the day. Now, I'm going to show y'all the correlations. At least as far as my investigations go. Glorilla. You can glow like her. She got a partnership with Fenty Beauty. Skin and hair. So there's a certain look that they want to project to represent their brand. You don't have to be funky. They could take a Glorilla and turn her into a presentable young lady. That says a lot about their brand. Like, you know, the girl with the gorilla tattooed on her chest, on her arm, and she real funny looking. We got her out here looking like a doll. And that's exactly what they did, man. Glorilla look good. What you talking about? Or what you heard? Plenty of people out there that would drop their girl just to get with Glorilla. If they could. Somebody clutching their pearls and clutching their man at the same time because they know I'm telling the truth. And on top of that, there's rumors that Michael Jackson is her auntie, y'all. She was at the funeral and everything. These people don't become celebrities because they hot. A lot of times they got rich people in their family. Did y'all hear Tory Lanez's father talking about when Tory Lanez was born, he had to go talk at the White House? Did y'all hear him say that shit? When Tory Lanez was born, I was not at the hospital because I had to talk at the White House. These rappers be born with money and all that. Y'all really thought Glorilla was some bum ass bitch with a bunch of bum chicks swinging out a car, and all of a sudden she got a record deal because they seen how dusty she was? Y'all gonna have to wake up. Yo, them phone lines open too. Somebody gotta call in and answer the question. Cause I've been driving myself crazy just thinking about this stuff, man. And we ain't even got to the half of it. Y'all need to listen at this, yo.
Okay, Glow is a beautiful girl, but if you would have been like, this is Sammy Sosa's daughter, I would believe you.
Oh my God.
She's been looking better. The butt's been looking better. The up top's been looking better.
Yo, they white chicks to her face, man. She looked like Marlon Wayans and White Chicks. They put a mask over her shit. That gotta be a hell of a Photoshop. I thought that was Paris Hilton or somebody. You mean to tell me that's Glorilla looking like that? She's white. And y'all gonna let her do that? Now, if my theory is true and she related to the Jacksons, y'all gonna have to give it, let her slide with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
If my theory is true, I know it sounds ridiculous and stuff, but if y'all let the whole Jackson family slide and she one of them, y'all can't open y'all mouth no more about Glorilla bleaching or nothing like that. Because if it's in your blood, it's in your blood, man. Y'all gotta listen at this. And I ain't trying to be corny and all that, but y'all need to hear this.
Attorneys held a news conference. There was a story about you wanting to have a little white boy play you in a Pepsi commercial.
That is so stupid. That's the most ridiculous, horrifying story I've ever heard.
Michael, shut up, man. If she asked you the question, if Oprah asked you the question, there's some truth in it, man. She ain't just talking about her ass. She ain't Tasha K, man. We talking about Oprah Winfrey. She heard about you and the little white boys and all that. He wanted a little white boy to play him in a commercial. He want people to forget that he was ever black, man. He ain't trying to go into history books like that. And neither is Glorilla. And I ain't here to talk bad about the queen. Matter of fact, let me just shut up and get into the facts. Award-winning hip-hop artist and singer Glorilla is bringing the glow with her Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, and Fenty Hair partnerships as the first ever partner of Rihanna's brands. Why they lying to the people? Y'all can't even see that. Why they lying to the people? Now I'm gonna have to read it again because y'all couldn't see it. Award-winning hip-hop artist and singer Glorilla is bringing the glow with her Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, and Fenty Hair partnerships. As the first ever partner of Rihanna's brands, Glorilla will bring her radiant beauty tips from the stage to our makeup bags. So she gonna give them her ghetto recipe. You gotta get 2 sticks of motherfucking ketchup if you ain't got no Kool-Aid for your lips. And if you ain't got that, you gonna have to use rat fur for your lashes if you can't afford the deluxe. You really think they taking tips from Glorilla? They got ramen noodle seasoning all on their cheeks and all that. I don't believe it, but that's what they want the public to believe. Now she out here bleached. They done marketed her face. They got her in India looking beautiful, beauty. But she's not bad looking. Like, I want the stuff that changed the gorilla girl into the beautiful girl. Do you have that in stock? What's the name of the stuff that turned the girl that was a gorilla into a presentable young lady? Can I have 2 bottles of that? Is that what they selling, man? I don't know what's going on. Glow get 'em. Fans now have exclusive access to Glow's glam with the release of her favorite affordable Fenty Beauty products. She credits her smooth, blemish-free face to the soft lit foundation. $40. I holla.
Oh my goodness.
In shade 300, the foundation naturally brightens and dehydrates skin. For a long wear use, she pairs the waterproof and medium coverage foundation with the lip gloss balm sticks in shades 2 Lip Kiss. $25. I holla. Glorilla's bright and glossy lips always makes its appearance known despite the subtle big nose that she used to have before the plastic surgery. Hey, it is what it is, man. People gonna have allegations and speculations. Once you go white, you ain't never gonna be right when you used to be black. That's how that go, man. She gonna be walking around with an umbrella. People really gonna be mistaking her for Rihanna.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever, man. I'm going to keep on giving y'all the news because that's what I came here to do. And if you like it, hit that like button for me. I know this shit outdated and all that. Feel like you in an old bar and it's only 3 people up in here. The drinks all watered down and all that. That's why we need that Cash App so we can upgrade this motherfucker. Yo, I'm so glad y'all listening. Yo, without further ado, we about to get into this news, man. We got a whole lot of news. Y'all need to listen at this. This important.
Me once, yes. Only once with me.
Beat you with what?
With a switch off the tree.
Her ass talking Chinese to an African man about Joe Jackson beating her ass.
Witness.
Hey, my father beat us. Take branch from tree. From tree? Yes, from tree. You say your father beat you in the back of your head? Yes, father beat me in back of my head, but me almost died with Michael. We don't know what the fuck she is, man. They're like, who this Jet Li movie looking ass? She looked like the lady at the end of the Jet Li movie that he go home with. Shit, Once Upon a Time in Gary, Indiana. The Fu Shao version and all that. Damn, I'm up here to Shang Tsung of YouTube. I'm switching characters. I done went to the old Mac Daddy on y'all ass. Pray for Blazy.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody looking at the screen like, you lame fuck. An Italian dude that ain't even got no business watching my video. You lame fuck. What was that? Y'all ain't shared the video and all that. Look, Glorilla is taking it too far. That's my question, man. I need an answer for that. Do y'all feel like she taking it too far? And for the first responders, I gotta look out for y'all first, man. Because there's people that don't even be showing up to the publication. So I gotta get y'all on there and make some love. For all of y'all. That's what I'm doing right now, man. All you gotta do is stay tuned. I'm about to show you that love. All the people that hit the like button for y'all first, man. That subscribe to the channel. This for y'all out there, man. Let me give my greetings to the people that's paying attention and watching and leaving them comments, man. I see Beast Boy is in the building. What it do? Tree Friendly. Pepper is also here. I'm back being nice again, man.
Witness.
Pepper out there. Eric Black. What it do, Eric? Slim Thick Jones. That's always a pleasure to see. Even if she is a vampire and was born in 1584. Sharon Hammonds is here, man. Yo, shout out to all y'all for the people that's keeping it real. All the people that hit the like button, that showed up to have a positive conversation about Glorilla. Because don't think for 1 second that I'm trying to bash this beautiful queen. People online talking about her and they saying that they don't like what they see. They saying Glorilla going too far with the bleach. They accused a lot of other superstars of doing the same thing, but it's like the more they bleach, the higher heights they reach. So if she ever want to sell 1 million records, she gonna have to be clear so people can see what's going on. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it always been. It's seeming like that's the way it's gonna be. Listen at this.
But I don't know why she wants to be Lotto. We already have Lotto. Okay, this I feel like was a step a little too far. This is teetering into self-hate category right here. Like, she looks Asian. Glow pink. That's what she looks like right here. Okay, Glow is a beautiful girl, but
oh my God, wait a minute. I need to see that again,
better,
yo.
But
hold on. Wait. Where that
category?
God damn, y'all see that? That's kind of bizarre. That's kind of wild right there. That she took it all the way to the max with her face. And she not slowing down. She going the Lil' Kim route at top speed. It took Lil' Kim like, I want to say 20 years to fully do her transformation. The chin came, the nose a little bit. Then before you know it, she came out looking like she was Asian or whatever the case is. I guess that's the standard. And you know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure it's some Asian women out there that wish they had the black women features. And now we finding out that it's a lot of sisters that want that Asian feature. Do that got something to do with going to them beauty supply stores? Somebody help me, man. Tokyo China, Black China, Little China, Tokyo Vanity and all that. Is that like a secret wish, a secret fetish that a lot of y'all out there having? Like if you had it your way, you would be a thick, fine Asian woman? Is Pornhub responsible for this stuff, man? I'm trying to figure it out. But one thing for sure, Glorilla is not looking like herself. She living her fantasy, her alter ego or whatever. And a lot of people say she look damn good. Look at this, y'all.
Glo is not playing with the girls. She recently stepped out to an NBA game to support her boo Brandon Ingram.
Wow. Got him a white girl. He a basketball player with a white girl, yo.
And social media users could not help but notice how different she looked compared to when she first came out. I know Glo was a little rough around the edges when she first came out. This is her before and this is her now. We already know she admitted to getting a little rhinoplasty, and I'm sure she's had a couple of other nips and a couple of other...
She keeping that thing snatched. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, man. Glorilla keeping it right. She hitting up the gym and she eating right. She healthy. She got her face. Hey, her name is Glorilla. She might as well be a bright ass whatever. It's her right to be bright. I ain't trying to hate on Glo. And if she happy, I'm happy for her, man. That's the way that go. You might not like it, but it's not your choice to make. She done made the choice. She living the American dream for real, while y'all out there still struggling with the ugly face.
Oh my goodness.
She figured out that the struggle is really on your face, man. And if you ain't had a struggle on your face, you wouldn't be in a damn struggle. And a lot of people feel that way, man. You wear that shit, you be mean mugging, looking like pot pie and shit. Face all sagged out, bagged out, looking like you about to cry. You walk out the house looking like you done shit on yourself. Face looking extra stank. And people want to get mad at Glorilla because she fixed her situation. You don't see poverty on her face. You see Shanghai, Hong Kong on her face. But like I said, if she like it, I love it. Listen.
But I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like she looks good. I'm curious to know what you guys think about Glorilla's transformation. I said she already admitted to getting the nose done, but it's looking like she also got some enhancements in them lips, if you ask me, and maybe even a little cheek and jaw filler. I don't know, but something is definitely different. I've seen a couple of people.
Yo, put her in the Superman movie. That's all they need to do. Throw her ass in the Superman movie. And when people trying to figure out who the leading role is, just show the S on her chest. There's a bag way. Look how she got, man. Y'all need to see this. Hold on, man.
Okay.
Oh, man. I need to
Glo
figure
is
out.
not-
Y'all need to see how the wig land on her head, man. I'm gonna get my own shit real quick. Y'all stay tuned, because the way that wig land on her head, giving me white chicks vibes. And that it's her head, though. You know what I'm saying? It's her hair, she paid for it. I ain't mad about it. But Lord have mercy, when Jesus cracked the sky
Goodness.
and everybody looking crazy, man. Hold on. NBA game. I need to see her bleached. That's what I need to see. I need to see her completely bleached. Hold on, y'all. I got the pictures, man. There go Glo. I ain't gonna be able to stop looking neither. Cause it ain't like I don't like what I see. And a lot of y'all like it too. Damn. She bright, she glowed up, man. She living up to her name. You put the light on her, it look like somebody got the high beams on. Let me see. Glorilla debut striking new look. They can't even believe who the fuck that is, yo. She a bad red bone. Nicki Minaj, move out the way. Cardi B, eat your heart out. Fucking Gwen Stefani, get a job at the local supermarket. Your ass is toast. Glorilla is the new female sheriff in town. When it come to light-skinned bras that look real good. Glorilla that bitch. And all them dusties, them funkies, them musties, they just gonna have to kiss her ass. When she come around, they be like, hey, Glow. They had their head down, looking ridiculous. All her friends, them ratchet assholes, they looking to beat her ass. They be in the room talking real loud. As soon as she come in there, they put their heads down. Hey, Glow. She be like, damn, I left this room a mess. Who cleaned this shit up? Bitches done folded the towels, done mopped the floor, got a hoe in there on her knees, cleaning the toilet and all that. She could put some niggas to work looking like that. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure her staff is on their job when she came through the door looking like that. Like, mama, I work for this white lady and I can't be on the phone at my job. Like, I would call off, but see, I work for this white woman and they don't play that. People treating her better. She getting better service. Like, who, mademoiselle Massoir? Would you like a soup pour too? They come back with strudels and shit. She ain't got to pay for it. On the house. It's beautiful. The chef come out with the spaghetti and noodles and put it on her plate and leave her boyfriend plate empty. Y'all know how that go. She experiencing the privilege right now. And she look good.
What you feeling like, little mama?
She can't move her fucking face, man. That was scary. Her shit stiff as a board. I thought that was Gladys Knight peeking from behind them eyes, y'all. What is going on? She gonna age horribly. She can barely, her nose popped out when she smiled. The nose popped out when she smiled. Man, that shit spooky, man. She got a little nose as long as she keep a straight face, but as soon as she's, man, you know what? Get her off the screen. That ain't what we doing as a grown ass man. If y'all ain't trying to call, I ain't gonna be talking about Glorilla all night. Cause that's not a manly thing to do. I'm over here kicking her ass. And that ain't right. How long I been on here? I'm gonna be on here for like 5 more minutes. If we don't get no phone call, I'm gonna let it go. Cause I ain't the sister hating brother on YouTube. That ain't what I do. So matter of fact, I'm gonna look at a little more news and all that. I'm gonna holler at my people, let y'all know I appreciate y'all for watching. But I can't continue to keep talking about Glorilla without no phone calls, man. So this is what we gonna do. We about to shut this thing down. Cause I got a reputation to uphold. I just wanted to let y'all know that she looking different nowadays. People saying she bleaching her skin or whatnot. And I just want to know, do y'all feel like she taking it too far? Or did she take it far enough? Do y'all feel like she's at her perfect self now? Do y'all feel like she can't get no better than this? Do she look right like that? Because if you agree that she did it and she did her thing and she made it, you know, she accomplished true beauty like a whole lot of people out there want to do, then give her props and don't be talking about her bleaching her skin. She achieved true beauty in the eyes of a lot of people. Her altered state is what people dream to achieve. That's the reason why people got the gym membership and spend all that money on cosmetics, because in their mind, they would love to look like Cinderella or Snow White. But who am I to judge, man? I think she look amazing. Ain't nothing wrong with the way she look. She look right. God damn it. She look right to me. I don't see nothing wrong. It's just the fact that she ain't always look like that. Well, she went through a transformation. People do it all the time. Remember back on Ricky Lake and them shows back in the day, they had mommy makeovers. Y'all remember that? They bring a busted chick in there, limping. with a rag on her head, looking crazy, snot coming out her nose. They do the mommy makeover. They come out looking like Glorilla. Hold on. Yo, 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 who this is, man?
Yes, good evening. This is Pepper from New York. How are you this evening?
No doubt. We got Pepper on the phone. I'm delighted that you called in. Hey, the floor is yours. Whatever's on your mind, we all listening.
All right. I don't know too much about the girl, young lady, but maybe she's man-made. I mean, where'd she come from?
What you mean?
Like she just popped up out of nowhere, right?
You trying to say she was born a man and all that?
No. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that maybe that she was put together by individuals.
Oh, you mean like an industry plant? And that's the point of
like,
making my
maybe
video.
China, and they they could recall and put a new nose on her, lips or whatever. I mean, where'd she come from?
It's a possibility. A lot of these entertainers be related to people already in the entertainment industry. They be the grandkids of some moguls, and you would never even know it.
That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of them, you never even hear of them. All of a sudden, they're mega stars.
Yeah, it's a possibility that Glorilla might come from the Jackson family. She got all the characteristics. Now she doing the bleaching and stuff. It's a possibility that it's some family ties tied into her career why she was able to get a record deal in the first place.
Wow. Do you think that's Janet and the Barge kid?
I think LaToya Jackson is her auntie for sure, man.
Oh my goodness.
Say it ain't true.
It's a possibility. And how you feel about the Jackson family? I'm surprised. People be like, back in the day, the black community wouldn't accept half of this stuff going on. The black community wouldn't have went for whatever. But the black community went for the Jacksons with the mutilations and shit, and nobody really said nothing. What was that all about?
I don't know. Times have changed. Times was changing. You know, if you had the money, you didn't like your looks, you could go and do whatever you wanted to do. And in the entertainment business, you know, you have to be appealing to the public.
But they get on looking they natural selves. They get on. And people accept them like that. So is it that they turn their backs on the people when they do shit like this?
Well, if they want to make more money and go mainstream, like, you know, make movies, and when they do that crossover, you know, they have to look more appealing to, you know, those other ethnic group of people. Straight nose, small lips.
Damn.
Not kinky hair, straight hair, and all that.
But, you know, I'm starting to think that if you give a certain person of color a large amount of money, they might come back not looking the way they used to look because they get to live out their true fantasy. And it got me wondering, how many people out there have that fantasy or have had that fantasy? Have you ever in your life wanted to be a character like Snow White when you was a child, or Cinderella, the Little Mermaid? Have you ever had a fantasy to where, like, because Michael Jackson had a fantasy, he was Peter Pan and all that. And a lot of people watching these movies and shit, have you ever in your life had a fantasy of being a Caucasian woman?
No, not for once. But you have to understand, back then, when he was coming up, everything was centered around somebody that was Caucasian. The commercials, the stories, the people in the magazine, stuff on TV. Baby food, everything, everybody had like a white face on it.
It's 2025.
Well,
people accepted Glorilla.
2025, but you know what? What are they seeing now? A lot of people getting bleached skin, the weaves. I don't know. Yeah, and now Caucasians, they want to be black. They want to get lit.
No, they don't. I promise you, that's not what it is, man.
Are you serious?
That's not what it is. People want
to be. They want to get our looks. Are you serious?
No, that ain't what it is. That's not what it is, sister. It's people want to sexualize themselves. That's all it is.
Well, so if they want to sexualize themselves, that means that we're sexual.
No, sexualized.
What does that mean?
If you don't know, you may never know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, people have ways of exploiting themselves, you know, after being exploited so long. A lot of us start to feel like that's the norm, to
Yeah,
exploit yourself
exactly.
or to be exploited. That's what it's all about. Because it's been going
That's
on
what I
for
was
so
trying to
long.
say about like when Michael Jackson was coming up. Everything was geared around white beauty, the magazines and everything. So that was the norm. If you want to be successful or look good, you have to have certain looks.
No, but a lot of people, they be sick in the head after a while with this shit, whether they know it or not. You know, you bombarded with all this all the time. It take a blow at your self-esteem, and in order to really feel like you accomplished anything, a lot of people go under the knife.
Yeah, I know that. But you have to understand also, um, we are worse. We make fun of each other's looks. Like you have somebody saying, you got a big nose, you got big lips, you ugly, this, that, and the other. It places your self-esteem. Like they were saying such mean things about Serena Williams. I think she's beautiful. And they were saying she looked like a man, she's got this, she's got that. Embrace, but she's beautiful. And when you hear that all the time from the public and maybe from your family members, you start to believe it.
Well,
You really do. You
yeah,
really do.
I hear where you coming from, but when you representing and you a influencer and there's people following your lead and there's people that look up to you for aspiration, I'm pretty sure Glorilla had plenty of people be like, you look just like my cousin, or you remind me of my sister, or you look like my auntie. People acknowledge her as family. And doing something like this is like a slap in the face to the black family. Like, I don't want to be your family no more.
Well, you know what? If it's going to further her career and have her make money, like they say, she's
Money
now part of
aside,
Rihanna's. She's
the
now part of
money,
represent Rihanna.
the money might not be there forever, but that face will. It's beyond money at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's culture.
I understand that, but the face, she could always do some more work to it. That's the whole thing. If she don't like her face in 10 years, she could change it.
She playing a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game.
Like you said about Little Kim. I mean, she was a beautiful girl.
Absolutely.
And now she looks like Puffy's first wife, was Anissa. They look alike.
I don't know why she did that.
You know what I mean?
And then they want to blame. Well, that's what the men want. I don't think women give a damn about what a man want no more.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think we do either.
No, that ain't what it's about.
We look at ourselves in the mirror and we say, like, you know what? This is what I want.
Right. Exactly. And rightfully so.
Yeah. That's what we do. This is what we want. And if you get so much Botox, you have no expression in your face.
Yeah, she smiled in the video and her face, it looked like she was in pain. Like a porcelain doll.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes that face is so bloated, if you take a pin and stick it in there, it looks like it will explode. It's so tight with that Botox.
But people take pictures, and if it's a good picture, they wish they could look like that all the time. They figured out the way to make their face a still picture.
Yeah.
A good still picture, though.
Yeah. Well, we're our biggest criticisms of ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
And and you have in the industry, you have people in, her handlers, managers, or whatever. They're in her ear saying, you should do this, you should do that, and it's all about the money over there, the money game.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I had to say.
No doubt. We appreciate you, too. And don't be no stranger neither. Make sure you call back the next time we go live, man. I'm so glad she called. I agree with everything she had to say. Well, here we are, folks. We got our first phone call. A round of applause to her. She answered the question so eloquently. I would love to hear what y'all got to say about it. Because I'm going to keep on loving on Glow. That sister ain't never did nothing to nobody. She came out rapping. She the female Michael Jackson of Memphis. They gonna rock with her, man. I don't know how old she is, but she gonna be young and fly forever. Y'all see how they treated her at the BET Awards? They gave her the gospel record of the year and all that. She down with Jesus. She got her body together. Oh, goddamn, that tea burnt the back of my throat, man. My neck cooking out this bitch, man. Yo, let's get back into this news. Y'all ready? The phone line's open. Without further ado, y'all need to listen at this, man.
I'm a black American. I'm proud to be a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am. I have a lot of pride in who I am and dignity.
You are a liar, man. A liar. A bold-faced lie. These people are hypocrites, man. Walking, talking contradictions. And we supposed to accept this? Is that what we supposed to be doing? Now people mad. Now people in their feelings. I need to read about it. Somebody said, hey chat, if she's related to the Jacksons, I wouldn't be surprised. She relates to Cardi B. They have the same great grand uncle. They said everybody in Hollywood is related. I have a few cousins. Thank you for pointing out that fact. As far as Glorilla being one of the Jacksons, it's a theory of mine, understanding that it's a lot of nepotism in the entertainment industry. And for her to be going this route the way she going this route, it's sort of like it's a family ritual or something she carrying out. So it don't sound far-fetched. 21 Savage's parents were congressmen and senators and shit. Doctors, his mother a doctor, his father a lawyer. He was raised up like the Cosby kids. But y'all know him as 21 Savage it's a knife in the middle of his head. And he the craziest killing goon out of Atlanta, Georgia, when he really from the UK, man. So this industry, they put people out there, but it ain't because they just swept their dusty ass off the street. A lot of times they related to somebody. That girl Saweetie can't sing or rap a lick, but she got famous peoples in her family that can easily put her in front of the eyes of millions of people, man. Doja Cat is Barack Obama's little sister, allegedly, but y'all ain't hear that from me, though. Without further ado, this news I'm about to be sharing with y'all gonna have you thinking twice about everything. Listen at this, man, because I couldn't believe it myself.
He beat you.
Me once, yes. Only once with me.
Beat you with what?
With a switch off the tree,
Yes.
first to begin with, and then with a belt and with a buckle. And there were cuts all over my body. And after that, he threw me on the floor into the restroom.
How old were you?
I was probably, what grade was I in? First grade, I believe it was. Going into the second.
Well, he ain't the one that broke your nose. I know that much. Regardless of what she talking about, he ain't break your face in like that. Is they father the reason why they had them swollen noses? Is that the reason why they got it fixed? Cause his fists flatten their noses like that? Now, if that's the case, I could understand why they all went down there to get the surgery. I thought they just had big noses. Let me find out their faces were swollen. Joseph punch you dead smack in the middle of your face. That shit ain't never look. His shit swollen, man. He look like he been practicing in a boxing arena somewhere. Nigga face look like a punching bag, y'all. This one, he look like he can take a punch. He been taking jabs all his life, man. He got the Floyd Mayweather father face. Old boy in the back, leaning back like he about to take a punch in the chest, man. Michael look like he just over it. Like, this black experience ain't what it is, man. He look like he over the shit, man. You could tell by the look on his face, even when he was little. He looked like how Andre 3000 looked when he get around Big Boy and the Goody Mob. Like, I'm ready to end this circus any day now. Michael looking like he done seen it all. At a young age, he looked like he was through. When he was still a child, man. Like, all my dreams of being a child is down the drain. Like, I gotta do shit to feed grown people. That's how he was feeling about it. He had to put his childhood to the side to lead his brothers. And he was the youngest one in the group. And they depended on him for every damn thing. You ain't got no show without Michael. Where's Michael? We gotta have Michael. Before you know it, he was done with niggas, man. Said, fuck it, man. I'm tired of these, sick of these niggas, man. They all fake and phony. They only use me for money. They want to see me sing, dance, nigga, sing, nigga, dance, nigga. He probably was going crazy at 5 years old. I'm so sick and tired of all these niggas. Who knows, man? Michael looked like he'll beat that ass if you tried him the wrong way back in the day. He had to let go of his gangster past. Smoking weed in the drop top with Ron Isley. Da 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 da. Back in the day. And Bishop Don Magic Wand let them borrow his suits. Back to Glorilla, because that's who we showed up to talk about. If her auntie is Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson, praise the Lord. Y'all need to see this, man. Because this the type of news that be driving me crazy. Look at this, man.
This is News Channel 3 at 5.
First at 5 on your news leader, Memphis rapper Glorilla is arrested in Georgia just days before she's set to perform at her Glow Bash at FedEx Forum. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hirsch. She was arrested on drug charges. However, Glorilla's attorney says there's more to the story. WRG's Raven Copeland joins us now live from FedEx Forum. And Raven, fans are wondering if this will impact tomorrow's concert there.
Yeah, Greg and Stephanie, organizers told WREG that the show will go on. Today, the FedEx Forum tweeted a ticket link for the Glow Bash, and they tweeted that out for people to buy more tickets. They said the tickets are still on sale, and that will happen tomorrow night at the FedEx Forum. Now, as fans prepare for the...
You know what? Wait a minute, man. This got me thinking real fast. Y'all need to see what I'm talking about. What was the lady name? Look, y'all need to see this. How long it's been going on, y'all? How long y'all think it been happening in the entertainment industry? To where you gotta have, if you ain't got that look, then you just ain't gonna be able to top the charts like that as a African American artist. You had to be passing or somewhere in the ballpark, man. If you can make it pass, they gonna give you a pass. Strange. Yo, shout out to the legends. I ain't got nothing bad to say, but how long has it been the standard of beauty? Not just in the entertainment industry, but in the black community, man. This has been going on before. Lee Daniels wrong as fuck for hiring that lady to play Billie. That's like having Jocelyn Hernandez play Billie Holiday. That's like having Suki Hana play Halle Berry in the biopic. He should have just got Taraji P. Henson. Fucked up for that, man. But that's Negro here, no there. So this the question I have for everybody. I want y'all to see this. No, keep it together. Keep it together. Okay, we gonna do this real quick. Because I got to make it make sense before I get out of here, man. Because I love Glorilla, and I ain't here to talk bad about her. I'm just trying to understand. Because people going to be quick to judge her because she don't look the same. But if you was in the situation she was in, you might be persuaded to do the same thing. Because if it's the standard and you trying to be grade A at whatever you doing, then hell, you might as well be more efficient. So... hold on, no, I need to see this on stage. So when she performing and people come to see her, she on the marquee, do she sell more tickets when she on the flyer looking like that? Is it more people in attendance? Because I would have thought that was Vybz Kartel or somebody right there. That's probably the only way to pack a house. When they see you on the marquee looking like that, people more likely to feel comfortable to swing by to see you. People been socially engineered. You know what I'm saying? Don't even get me started on the other female acts out there. So for her to be at the top of her grade A, then maybe it's a standard, a protocol that she got to go along with in order to get that. And if she ain't hesitate, she ain't argue against it. She was all for it. They hit her with the bleach. Because that's what people want to see at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You want quality. People look at this as if it's quality. And anything less than that is a lower class of quality. And that's fucked up because I feel the opposite. But seeing what's going on with Glorilla, it's starting to seem like that's what it's really all about. And if that's the case, people need to change the standard. You know what I'm saying? Because wasn't nothing wrong with her before. Same, matter of fact, and like I said, I ain't in no position and I ain't even interested. Since we ain't get no phone call, I ain't about to be speaking about Glorilla all night by myself. But I will make this last little point before I get out of here. I'm about to go ahead and close this thing on out. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel too. But I'm going to make this last little point. And then I'm going to keep it pushing, man. It ain't in my nature to be gossiping about women's all night. It just ain't manly. And that ain't what I'm about to do. So I'm going to just say this real quick and I'm going to keep it moving, man. Get my shit together, y'all. Now, we got to have just a little quick discussion before I fly out of here and slam the door. And thank all of y'all on my way out. The Lil' Kim before and after situation. There was no outcry. Nobody said that she should stop. People was rooting for her to keep going. Which, look how gorgeous she was beforehand. It's ridiculous how fine she was before all of this foolishness took place. I mean, if she would have never bothered herself, she would have aged gracefully, man. And yo, shout out to I ain't trying to be mean. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of whatever she did, she's still beautiful because she a beautiful person. And she don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say Lil' Kim look bad because that would be me. What I'm trying to say is, do they really have a choice if they're trying to be the HBIC or whatever the case? You know, if you want, there's levels to this. Unfortunately, in the American industry, the American music entertainment business, there's standards. And if you want to be the gold standard, well, you're going to have to, figure that out. And when you present yourself or even appear or appeal as the gold standard, then that's when your career go to the next level. But the humiliation ritual is for everybody to see you for who you are originally, just to prove the supremacy theory. You know what I'm saying? The evolution, the Darwin theory. It give it more context when people go through these type of mutilations to achieve the the best of the best. That's like going from a Neanderthal to a Homo sapien, or however that shit go. I don't know. But I made my point. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. But you know what? I ain't gonna leave this video talking bad about a woman. Like, I promised myself I would never do that. So Sammy Sosa, bring your stinking slithering looking ass up here, man. No Diddy. It's a few brothers I gotta talk about before I go. Matter of fact, it's some men out there that did some bleaching too. A whole bunch of them. Rude boys, bad boys done did it. Done bleach theyself to the max, and he will murder the bum. He'll murder your ass if you ever try him. Hold on, he got the black back when he got out of jail. Good for him, man. They put him on medium low just to get his color back. But that's Negro Hendo there. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification button too, baby. And it don't matter if you black or white. unless you're a hip hop artist or something like that. And hit that Cash App, $Shawn.